Good evening, YouTube. You guys are watching another segment of the CaliEffect, King of Games. And today, we're going to be watching an epic matchup between both Cyber Dragon and Dragunity. And as you guys can see, Dragunity has started off really solid, being able to summon Dragunity Ducks, Dragunity Phalanx, and Arma Miscellaneous to the side of the field, and then following up with a Gay Dirg play. Now, the Gay Dirg play is going to add Miss Valley Baby Rock from the hand to the graveyard to special summon it, and then it's going to go ahead and make Heretic Dragon of Atum. Atum's going to go ahead and special summon Red Eye Darkness Metal to bring back said Gay Dirg. And then Gay Dirg is going to add a Blackwing Zephyros from the hand and then discard said Zephyros from the hand to the graveyard. This deck is already starting off with the spice, being able to plot 4 monsters on the board for practically free. Zephyro is going to use its effect to bounce the Red Eye's Darkness Metal to special summon itself to the side of the field. And it looks like TJ might be making some type of link play, seeing that he has to be locked out of the Heretic. He is using all 4 monsters with different main to make CYHO Skull Dread, allowing him to draw 4 additional cards from his deck and then put 3 to the bottom of his deck. Wow. And now he actually does have the effect to use CYHO to special summon a monster to his side of the field again, so we can only expect to see Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon hitting the field once again, allowing him to go deeper into this combo. Being able to special summon a monster back to his side of the field will probably net him Gay Dirg as a monster to his side of the field, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Red Eyes Darkness Metal to the side of the field, Darkness Metal being in the furthest extra monster zone in case he does want to extend, or no, it's actually going to be in the CYHO zone, giving it 3100 attack. And then he's going to go ahead and use Red Eye's effect to special summon Gay Dirg. Gay Dirg's effect again. Keep in mind that this card is not a hard once per turn, it's just a once per turn. So as long as it leaves the field and come back, it can activate its effect yet again. He's going to special summon Baby Rock to his side of the field and use both Gay Dirg and the Baby Rock for a Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. Now, if you guys want to see a Dragunity deck profile, go ahead and smash that like button, destroy that like button, do what you guys got to do to that like button. Let's see if we can get to 150 likes, and I'll be able to reveal to you guys a competitive Dragunity deck profile, because this little 3-card board allowed him to draw 4 cards, special summon a Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon with 3100 attack, and then a Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon with 3300 attack. This puts Cyber Dragons at a little bit of a disadvantage because the Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon isn't in the main monster or the extra monster zone, so I can't just Chimera Tech Fortress it. He's going to follow up with a Monster Reborn to Dragunity Ducks, and then he's going to activate, oh man, the Dragunity equipped spell card, equipping yet a Course from his deck to his side of the field, special summoning the Course to his side of the field, and then now using both monsters, what I would presume, for another Synchro Summon. This deck is just getting amazing. He's going to make Dragunity Vajrayana, and then activate Vajrayana's effect to equip probably a Dragunity card from his graveyard to his side of the field. Course, Phalanx, it doesn't matter. Phalanx is now going to special summon itself to the side of the field. He's going to use Vajrayana plus Phalanx to make a second copy of Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. This board is really strong. Double Crystal Wing, CYHO, Red Eyes Darkness Metal. Oh man, what more could you add for in a board? How am I going to retaliate with Cyber Dragons? Well, getting rid of his board is going to be very, very pivotal. If he would have summoned a 3rd Crystal Wing, I wouldn't even know what to do. Especially seeing that they're 3300 attack, and anytime they battle a level 5 or higher monster, he is allowed to gain that monster's attack. Now, I'm going to start off with Cyber Emergency, a card that he can't get with Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. That's going to go ahead and net me a Cyber Dragon monster from my deck to my hand. Now, this is probably one of the best times to play Cyber Eltane, but I would still have to bait out 2 Crystal Wing monsters' effects. Fortunately for me, I just happen to draw the best hand available and breaking boards like this. So with this Cyber Emergency, I'm probably going to add maybe a Cyber Dragon Core from my deck to my hand. Possibly, it's going to be really interesting to see what I add. Cyber Dragon Core will net me a card, but it also was a Cyber Dragon monster, so I could use it. That's exactly what I'm adding from my deck to my hand. That'll give me some really good advantage, or forcing my opponent to negate the monster effect with Crystal Wing, and I can possibly follow up with some more monsters on my side of the field. That's going to be pretty fun, extremely important to the game, but more importantly, I think I'll be able to get that Crystal Wing negation effect off. That will be pivotal. Being able to bait out the Crystal Wing so I can get into what I want might be the best course of action right now, or just activating cards that Crystal Wing cannot negate. Now, as you guys can see, we're going through a little bit of a slower time. We're taking our time here. Nothing's really sped up. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and add Cyber Dragon Hers from my deck to my hand instead of the Cyber Dragon Core, and that's a pretty interesting situation. Maybe I already have the Cyber Dragon Core in my hand. I'm going to go ahead and then follow up, possibly, yes, with Cyber Dragon Core that I already have in my hand, using its effect. Now, TJ is going to go ahead and counter by using Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon to negate the Cyber Dragon Core. And Cyber Dragon Core is a once per turn effect, a hard once per turn. I can't use the other effect of Cyber Dragon Core. Actually, no, I could. It says only activate, and activation was negated, but a slight misplay by my side, but it's all good. I'm going to activate Galaxy Soldier, discarding the Cyber Dragon Hers. He's going to negate it with the second Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. Now, normally, this would be enough for a player to scoop it up, giving 2 critical negates to the side of the field, but no, this isn't. Cyber Dragon Hers effect is going to activate. That's going to add me Cyber Dragon from my deck to my hand, and then I could possibly even follow up with another play. Is the TheCaliEffect getting real saucy right here? Or are we getting real bouncy? I'm going to go ahead and special summon Cyber Dragon. I want to say I'm going to special summon Cyber Dragon to my side of the field. Yes, I am. And that 2100 beater is going to be followed with Cyber Dragon Fire. No, is it? Is it not? Maybe, possibly. It is a level 4, so I can't use it with the Cyber Dragon to make a rank 5. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and special summon Cyber Dragon Vi to my side of the field. And then I'm going to go ahead and possibly follow up with, yes, the Instant Fusion. Too strong. Instant Fusion way too strong into this card game, going in to special summon Panzer Dragon to my side of the field. And that's going to go ahead and allow me to make some type of play. It doesn't matter if the Cyber Dragon Fire goes to my hand or not. It really doesn't matter at this point in time. It's probably going to be used for a Cyber Dragon summon. So I don't know why I'm putting it back into my hand. Maybe I'm having some thoughts about it. But the Instant Fusion is definitely going to summon the Panzer Dragon from my extra deck to my side of the field where the CYHO points over. Now this will give my Panzer Dragon 300 attack and 300 defense, but I don't plan on leaving it on the field for long. Using both the Panzer Dragon and the Cyber Dragon to make Cyber Dragon Nova. And now I get the option of using Cyber Dragon Nova's effect to special summon a Cyber Dragon monster from my graveyard to my side of the field. I'm thinking about it, I'm debating, I'm detaching the material, looking at what I could do. I'm gonna special summon the Cyber Dragon to my side of the field, trying to figure out if Cyber Dragon Infinity will still be big enough to shoot away a Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, even if I don't use a material. It looks like I'm not gonna be using that material. Definitely, we're in thought here. We're trying to count up to see if it can get over that Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. More importantly, it looks like we're gonna be having to leave a monster on the board. And again, Cyber Dragons make some really good plays, and if you guys want to see a Cyber Dragon deck profile, go ahead and click on that annotation. That will take you right to this Cyber Dragon deck profile, because this is too strong. I'm going to use Cyber Rev System to special summon Cyber Dragon Hers, and then I'm going to special summon Dragon Dragon Vi, and then on top of that, I'm going to make, that's right, the Cyber Dragon card of the hour, Cyber Dragon Seeger, a 2100 beater that can increase its own attack. It looks like I'm going to be using the effect of Cyber Dragon Nova to special summon a Cyber Dragon to my side of the field. Dang, TheCaliEffect, you real picky on how you gonna activate card effects. And it looks like I'm gonna make the Cyber Dragon Infinity to completely swallow whole that Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. I think that this probably would have been the best course of action to try to stop the Crystal Wing being summoned, or I'm sorry, the Cyber Dragon Infinity, instead of negating other card effects. But still, those two negations were really solid negations. Now, Cyber Dragon Infinity did eat up a monster. I'm going to use Cyber Dragon Seeker to target itself, making him 4200. And since it's a Link monster, it doesn't give Crystal Wing attack. I'm going to go ahead and use it to attack over the Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. He won't take battle damage from that battle, but now I'm stuck with a bit of a predicament. I can either attack over the CYHO, and my opponent won't be able to extra link or special summon other monsters to the side of the field, or I can special attack over the Red Eyes Darkness Metal, which is almost a guaranteed free Crystal Wing, guaranteed disruption. I'm going to go ahead and attack into the Red Eyes Darkness Metal, and then pass it back to TJ. He can attack into my Cyber Dragon without risking me using my Cyber Dragon Seeker's effect to give it 2100 attack, so it's a pretty safe card on my side of the field. Plus, on top of that, it was free. You can't go wrong with free cards, ladies and gentlemen. So TJ now debating on his play. If he has another Dragunity play, he is back in the game, making his third Crystal Wing Dragon saucy, or possibly he wants to make an Ascalon play after baiting one of my cards and then attacking for a huge amount of damage. He's going to go ahead and use the effect of Dragon's Reveal. I'm thinking that he's going to bait me. He's going to send Cold by the Grave from his deck to this graveyard. Now I'm pretty sure that he doesn't have any other targets. Cold by Dragon's Ravine is probably going to add him a Dux from his deck to his hand. It could send a Phalanx from his deck to his graveyard. It's going to be really interesting to see how this pans out. It looks like, yes, he's going to be adding a Dragunity Dux from his deck to his hand. And that's going to be pretty good. I think that he could have used the effect of CYHO. I would almost be forced to bait out the CYHO effect. And then he could have followed up with a Dux to make his last Crystal Wing. And granted, he wouldn't have been in the best of positions, but I don't know. Maybe he actually has something that he could do right now, on the contrary to what I'm saying. So he's definitely thinking his plays thoroughly. He wants to be as thorough as possible. and it looks like he's just gonna go ahead and normal summon the Dragunity ducks and activate its effect. Cyber Dragon Infinity is still not using its effect. No, it looks like it's going to be using its effect on the ducks to negate the effect to equip. And that's going to be game one. Cyber Dragon easily breaking a double Crystal Wing board. This deck just might be for real, guys. Being able to drop so many monsters on the field, provide disruption, and more importantly, break boards is just what Cyber Dragons do. This time I'm going to be going first, and I'm going to summon Cyber Dragon Dry to my side of the field. I'm going to follow up with an Instant Fusion after making Dry level 5, and then start summoning Panda Dragon using both of those monsters for a Cyber Dragon Infinity starting off right off the bat. I don't think that my hand this time around was that good. And I think that the Cyber Dragon Infinity just goes to show how ineffective that this hand can be. Sometimes you do brick with Cyber Dragon. It happens at those given times. Other times you draw really good to break a double Crystal Wing board. He's going to start off by normal summoning Dragunity Ducks and then equipping with a Phalanx. I'm going to go ahead and allow the Phalanx to use his effects. It looks like I am. He's going to equip the Phalanx to his side of the field and then summon the Phalanx to his main monster zone. Now he's going to use both of those monsters for a Synchro Summon. Both of those monsters are going to be used to possibly make either a Vajrayana or a Gaydurg to his side of the field. Now, which one is he going to make? I think that's the biggest question right now. If he makes a Gaydurg, he can put more cards into his graveyard. If he makes a Vajrayana, he's going to go ahead and make the Vajrayana and then use Vajrayana's effect to equip. Or no, it looks like no, he's going to have a change art. He's going to go ahead and summon the Gaydurg to his side of the field, or maybe he's gonna summon, yes, he's gonna summon the Gaydurg to his side of the field, and then use Gaydurg's effect to add, I'm gonna detach with Cyber Dragon Infinity to negate the activation of Gaydurg and destroy it. Now he's gonna follow with a Monster Reborn on Gaydurg to his side of the field, and then use this effect again. I'm reading Gaydurg, yes, it is a once per turn, but it adds from deck to hand. So it looks like I might have a follow-up with that card. I'm gonna Ash Blossom, Enjoy a Spring the Gaydurg. Now, I apologize, Gaydurg is actually not supposed to be in the extra monster zone. It was supposed to be from the graveyard to the side of the field, so it doesn't go to the extra monster zone. It goes into the main monster zone. Now, TJ is going to follow up with his Soul Charge play, special summoning both Ducks and Phalanx to his side of the field. Then I'm pretty sure he's going to realize that, hey, Gaydurg doesn't go in the extra monster zone. It actually goes in the main monster zone. That's exactly where it should be. And he's going to go ahead and use that accordingly, putting Gaydurg into his main monster zone, but then thinking about what could he Synchro Summon into next. He can go straight into the Crystal Wing and make an insane board, or even better, he can make an even better play by using the Ducks and the Phalanx, which I think he definitely is, or actually he's still thinking that Gaydurg is supposed to be in the extra monster zone, so we're going through a little bit of a discrepancy right now. We both know as a viewer that Gaydurg isn't supposed to be in the main monster zone or in the extra monster zone, but sometimes when you're going through gameplay, you just get caught up in a moment. He Monster Reborn and put it there. Granted, I'm not saying that I knew or I was thinking that it was supposed to be in the extra monster zone, but I definitely wasn't thinking about that. He's going to use the Phalanx and the Ducks to make his maybe a second Gaydurg, a Vajrayana. It's going to be a limited possibilities right here. Campbell's Chicken Noodle Soup on his side of the board. He's going to go ahead and make Gaydurg, use Gaydurg's effect to add, what is he going to add? Maybe a Ducks, a Course. It's going to be really interesting to see what he adds. He's going to add the Baby Rock, discarding the Baby Rock, special summoning the Baby Rock to his side of the field, and it looks like he's going to use both Gaydurgs as an Exceed material. That's going to make his Heretic Dragon Atum, and now he's going to trigger his Atum's effect, discarding the Gaydurg to special summon the Red Eyes Darkness Metal. So it looks like this combo is a self-sufficient starter. As long as you can put 2 level 6 monsters on your board, you like Allstate, you are in good hands. He's going to use the Red Eyes Darkness Metal to special summon the Gaydurg to his side of the field, and then Gaydurg's effect to add maybe the Black Ring Zephyro this time around. No, he's going to add the Ducks from his deck to his hand, which already makes me believe that he has the Black Ring Zephyro in his hand already. Suspicions confirmed. He's going to go ahead and discard the Zephyro. Now he's going to use the Zephyro to bounce the Red Eyes Darkness Metal to summon the Zephyro to his side of the field, effectively taking 400 damage, putting him at 5,400. I don't think there's, oh, there is. It should put him at 5,600, my apologies. But for some reason, he's at 5,400. We'll get over it. He's going to use all 4 of those monsters for a Link Summon of Saryuja Skull Dread, and then draw 4 cards. That Saryuja is just really powerful inside of this Dragunity deck, allowing him to draw 4 cards, getting into more resources, but even more importantly, getting that Gaydurg back into the graveyard, because he's going to use it to special summon Red Eyes Darkness Metal back to his side of the field. We already know that, but first he must put cards to the bottom of his deck. And then he's going to summon the Red Eyes Darkness Metal. Red Eyes Darkness Metal, oh, with 8 cards of Connaissance to draw more additional cards. Now, if he would have drawn into a Soul Charge again, I would have not only been like, hey, first of all, Soul Charge is limited, but it would have just been really awesome. He's going to use his Red Eyes Darkness Metal to special summon Gaydurg back to his side of the field. And who would have thought he's going to use the Gaydurg's effect to add a card from his deck to his hand, which is the Baby Rock. Baby Rock's going to special summon itself, and now he has a Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. Now, he can't enter battle, but I don't think that this is a board I want to deal with. It's just not a good board. He can negate my Cyber Dragon, ball's in my court, and I really don't have much that I can work with. I'm going to... wait, hold on. What's going on here? What's going on? He's still thinking maybe he can actually break my board right here and right now. No, maybe he's thinking. No, it looks like he's actually going to go to battle after using Soul Charge. Woo! Misplay alert. Somebody cheating. It's alright. It is what it is. After using Soul Charge and still being able to attack, I guess that's only fair. You know, with everybody taking all that stuff back. So, I wouldn't be at 2,100 life points. I'd be at the same amount of life points. But looking at my hand, I drew a card. It wasn't what I needed. I wasn't able to break this Crystal Wing board regardless, even if I did have the Cyber Dragon Infinity still on my side of the field. So going into game 3, we've seen a win by Dragunities. We've seen a win by Cyber Dragons. Who will come out victorious in this match? It's going to be really, really fun to find out. I think it's going to be the best if one of these decks came out relatively soon than later, because I'm running out of things to say. Things aren't as fast paced, so I ain't got a lot of stuff to talk about. So going into game 3, of course I'm going to bet on myself because that's the only person to bet on. And we did play quite a few games between both of these decks. Cyber Dragon actually having a fair, a decent game. Not the greatest games, but Dragunity plopping triple Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon is a thing inside of this deck. It is very likely that could happen. So you got to watch out for stuff like that because the deck can be potent in its own right. TJ is going to start off with Terraforming. And with that, he's going to add Dragon's Ravine from his deck to his hand. And now he's going to go ahead and use his effect of Dragon's Ravine, it looks like. Ooh, that is a nice hand, looking at his hand real quick. It looks like he might be able to do his combo. I don't think I see enough cards to be able to successfully do it how he wants to do it, but he has enough to make a pretty nice combo. If he goes Ravine for Ravine, he can risk it for the biscuit, add the Dragunity Phalanx, discard the Phalanx, but he got Droll and Lockbird, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to set a card face down and then pass my turn, and now he's going to follow with Dragon's Ravine, using Ravine to pitch Destrudo. Now, with this Destrudo, he should send Dark Worm, and no, it's going to be met with the Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. That's just unfortunate. He's going to activate a second, that's right, a second Dragon's Ravine. It looks like he's going to win this game right here, right now. Discarding the Miscellaneous to send the... No, he's going to add the Phalanx from his deck. No, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? He's going to use the card of Consonants on the Phalanx. And it looks like TJ could have had a really, really powerful board. But he forsaken it for a draw 2 with the card of Consonants. I don't even know how to feel about this, ladies and gentlemen. This is a outcry. He's gonna normal summon the Ducks, but he doesn't have the Miscellanean anymore. He can actually still very much do the combo. That's insane, because we know he has Soul Charge in his hand. But I'm gonna go ahead and call by the grave the Phalanx. No, it looks like the combo just completely fell apart with that. He's gonna pay half his life points to spell summon Destrudo. And then he's gonna synchro, I guess he's gonna synchro for 7. He could link for 2. Both of those don't seem really optimal in my opinion right now. I just don't see any of those being fortuitous, especially since the only level 7, or one of the only level 7s in the deck, is Odd Eyes Meteor Burst Dragon, and that's part of the combo, so it looks like he's going to go ahead and do it anyways, and then make the Odd Eyes Meteor Burst. Now, the Destrudo is supposed to go to the bottom of your deck when used for a Synchro Summon. He's going to attack with the Odd Eyes Meteor Burst for 2,500 damage. And then I think that's the end of his turn. That's a very subpar board right now. He does have Soul Charge. He could have made this better. I don't know why he didn't discard the Zephyro. It looks like he had a Zephyro. He could have kept the Arma. Oh, man. Sometimes fatigue just sets in. And, by any means, this is still a really good game. Really exciting to watch. I'm going to special summon Cyber Dragon follow with Instant Fusion for our Panzer Dragon, and then use both of those monsters. I'm going to use both of those monsters. Am I trying to OTK? I'm going to try to finish this game right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen. No, I'm going to use both of those monsters for an XE summon of Cyber Dragon Nova. Now, trying to figure out how I can put another Cyber Dragon monster in my graveyard, I don't think that's possible right now, so I'm just going to have to go ahead and make the affinity, if I do so, or I can actually attack into the Meteor Burst and special summon my prize card to my side of the field. Now I'm going to make the Infinity, go ahead and snatch up the Meteor Burst, and inflict some damage. That's going to be pretty good. Putting them down to 700 life points left. It's going to be really crazy to see how the rest of this game pans out, because he does have Soul Charge. He still has Dragon's Ravine. I don't know why he didn't discard the Zephyro instead of the Armor Miscellanean, but we're going to go ahead and fix that Destrudo problem right there, because that does go to the bottom of deck. He's going to use Ravine paying Zephyros for cost, and I'm going to go ahead and negate it with Cyber Dragon Infinity, and he's going to go ahead and scoop it up. Thank you guys so much for watching another segment of the Cali Effect. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a like, and if you want to see that Dragunity deck profile, make sure you give this video a like. Please like, comment, subscribe, and most of all, enjoy. I hope you guys are having a great day, like I am.